Welcome to Wits University. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, please refrain from using flash photography during the ceremony. Kindly ensure that all mobile phones and electronic devices are switched to silent mode to maintain the dignity of the proceedings. Thank you for your cooperation. May the congregation please rise.
Post secundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem, nos habebitus, nos habebitus. Vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat membrum qualibet, vivat membrum qualibet, semper sinti flore, semper sinti flore. Sisi geleli Africa, malupaganisu pondolwayo, izwa imitandazo yetu. Sisi gelela tina, lusapolwayo, morena bolu Usibuluke, sitshaba sa Yesu, sitshaba sa South Africa, South Africa. Ekdiplova non se himmel, ekdiepte van ons ziel. Und uns ewige gebed van die kruise antwoord gee. Sounds the call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land.
Please be seated. A round of applause for the verse choir. By virtue of the power vested in me, as Vice-Chancellor, I hereby constitute this congregation of the University of the Witwatersrand, Johannesburg, for the conferment of degrees and granting of diplomas. Good morning. My name is Zebulon Vilakazi. I'm the Vice-Chancellor, and I'll be presiding over this event this morning, and in which we'll be honoring one of the great sons of this country, a great individual, more of whom you'll hear about in a short while. I am flanked and supported by Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Systems and Innovation, Professor Ian Jandrel on my left, and on our left of our distinguished guest, an honorary graduate, is Professor Lynn Morris, who's the Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Research and Innovation. I also would like to acknowledge the Registrar, Karen Crossley, and the Deputy Registrar, the Deputy President of the Convocation, Mr. Mfunda Ngobo, distinguished guests, including the former Chair of the University Council and former Judge of the Constitutional Court, Justice Cameron. Welcome. Round of applause for the Judge, Justice. And also recognize Mrs. Carol Frankel and friends and family of our distinguished friend and star of the show today. I'd like to also recognize the Dean of the Faculty, Professor Jason Cohen, who will give us a citation of our distinguished speaker, the representatives from other faculties, the members of the University Academy, who are flanking us, the president of the Student Representative Council, and other members of the senior executive team who are here today. Graduates, you are entering fields that hold forever significant influence on the function of society, something we desperately need in South Africa. Most of you, I'm led to believe, will either practice in law, lead commercial organizations, shape policy, and advise markets, or build new enterprises that will become future unicorns. Your work will affect institutions, economies, and communities, and certainly our expectations are for the good. Now, just a brief about the faculty that you'll be graduating from. It's a faculty where 40% of CEOs of the JSE come from. It's a faculty where I'm led to believe 40% of the senior advocates in the Johannesburg Bar come from. Among other members of the faculty that have come here, this faculty has been home to, among others, of course, I'll start with President Nelson Mandela, Advocate Bezos, Judge Charles Carson, the first Constitutional Court judge in South Africa, Patrice Motsepe, Dr. Koos Becker, Lord George Joffe, Sir Mark Weinberg, Sir Sidney Kentridge, KC, and Sir Mark Lipworth, who have gone on to distinguish themselves among the great in the world. And the list is by no means exhaustive. Today, we are part of a class of graduations with a total of about 3,602 students who will graduate in this summer cluster. We have an honorary degree recipient. We have 205 doctoral graduates, just under 1,000 masters, and 451 honors. This is a university, I know it's none in your area, that is home to Africa's first IBM quantum computing technology center that will ensure that you don't stay at the backwaters of this fast evolution. We are home to some of the most distinguished scholars in the field of AI, including Professor Benjamin Rosman, who leads our AI Institute, the Machine Intelligence and Neuro Discovery Institute, who last year, Professor Rosman was listed last year as one of the top 100 Time Magazine AI thinkers in the world, among Sam Altman and all others. I mean, that shows that the quality of faculty we have here. The faculty is home to 4 Nobel Prize winners, including President Mandela himself, and of course, 1 Holberg winner, Professor Achille Mbembe, and I'm led to believe that the Holberg is a Nobel equivalent in the Faculty of Humanities, in the field of humanities and social sciences, and the only one on the African continent. So again, it shows the faculty you come from in terms of the strength of the academics and research that we do here. Hope that has impacted on you, and certainly you have a lot that people look up to you to achieve. So, graduates, soon-to-be graduates, I'd like to take this moment to congratulate you on getting that degree from BETS, which the acting president of Convocation will talk about in a short while. So I'd like to collectively thank both the parents, supporters, guardians, and yourselves for this remarkable achievement. Congratulations once again. Graduation is normally a day that is a significant punctuation in your life. It's a joyous occasion that is a rite of passage from one level in your life to the next. And therefore, we celebrate this special moment with you. As part of the tradition in our eclectic nature as South Africans, we celebrate and cherish in different ways. As we cherish all our loved ones, when the names are announced, I'd like to appeal to the parents, graduates, in order for us to ensure that you all enjoy this experience, and this is, by the way, also streamed live as well. So we kindly ask that your family member's name, when your family member's name is read, allow, please, for the next name to be called without interruption. I thank you for your understanding, and I hope you can celebrate this moment together without interfering in a way that infringes on the process. Thank you very much. Today, candidates will be presented for degrees and diplomas in the Faculty of Commerce, Law, and Management. I confer degrees and grant diplomas on persons whose names appear in the graduation program.
I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Commerce, Law, and Management to present a candidate for an honorary degree.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I have the honor to present Mr. William Henry Frankel for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. William Bill Frankel was born on 14 December 1944 in South Africa. He is a Bachelor of Arts alumnus of the University of Cape Town and has been a lifelong promoter of democracy, human rights, development, and education for all in Southern Africa. These activities collectively, legal work to support the fight against apartheid, activism to promote democracy and human rights, leadership in education and development, amount to a profound contribution to the betterment of South Africa. The impact of his wide-ranging contributions has been amplified by his astute ability to work with others. This approach has been a hallmark of his achievements, whether that was as part of the secret defense and aid network opposing apartheid, by directing funding toward the development of South Africa's post-apartheid democracy, or by using his legal expertise to establish foundations in the United Kingdom for sustaining organizations pivotal to democratic governance in South Africa. Whilst a student, he worked to oppose apartheid. Threatened with detention by state security, he left for the United Kingdom, where he continued his anti-apartheid work whilst also practicing as a lawyer in the City of London. Early in 1966, Frankel and others were approached by Canon John Collins, Canon of St. Paul's Cathedral, London, and founder of the International Defence and Aid Foundation for South Africa, IDAF, to help continue IDAF's work. So began 25 years for Frankel as IDAF's anonymous legal advisor, known only as Mr. X. Frankel secretly channeled funds for the legal assistance of political activists on trial and in prison in South Africa, and for support to their families. Additionally, he contributed to the development of legal appeals for those on whom the death sentence had been imposed. In that time, Frankel and other IDAF supporters had to raise millions of rand worldwide for IDAF to continue funding the trials of anti-apartheid activists. Without IDAF's work and without Frankel's legal expertise and underground activism to channel funds, South Africa's transition could well have been very different. His work financially sustained the legal defense for detainees and kept their families out of destitution. For this contribution, Frankel has been honored in both South Africa and the UK. In 2000, Frankel was appointed OBE by Queen Elizabeth II for services to human rights. In 2015, South Africa conferred on Frankel the Order of Luthuli Silver Medal for excellent services in the liberation struggle against apartheid, with particular reference to his secret and central involvement with IDAF. The citation states that former President Nelson Mandela referred to Frankel as a veteran of the struggle, something that underpins the salience of the role that Frankel played in the fight against apartheid. Mandela acknowledged the IDAF as having provided light and hope where there was none. Frankel shifted his work to support South Africa's new democracy after the end of apartheid, recognizing that a democracy requires a multiplicity of sectors to work well and to adapt over time to effect systems change to a sustainable, functioning democracy. Frankel has focused on supporting the educational, civil, and non-profit sectors. Again, he realized that working with other actors would be necessary to amplify the impact of any contribution he could make, so that a sustainable democracy in South Africa could come about. He has done this in two main ways: through astutely leading the trustees of the Claude Leon Foundation, a philanthropic foundation he has chaired since the early 1990s. Frankel has shown a sophisticated understanding of the complexity of the funding requirements needed for the betterment of South Africa and the many sectors that need to be sustained for a democracy to function well. Over the decades since 1994, Frankel and his trustees have been at the forefront of crucial issues of the time: development in the early years, in the middle years, bolstering constitutionalism, more recently being alert to the climate crisis, but always with support for educational institutions running through these phases. Whilst its scope has ranged from early childhood development, schooling, post-school youth, higher education, human rights, and investigative journalism, the CLF has focused especially on the tertiary sector, with its flagship postdoctoral fellowship program having funded nearly 500 fellows at South African universities since 1998. In recognition of his contributions, Frankel was made an honorary fellow of the Royal Society of South Africa in 2007 for his service to science education and research. And in 2014, his alma mater, UCT, conferred on him the Vice-Chancellor's Silver Medal to recognize his tireless work in the fields of education, human rights and constitutionalism, and his ongoing support of many worthy causes through his philanthropy, which continues to have a far-reaching and profound impact both in South Africa and further afield. Through using his legal skills, he established and helped run foundations in the UK for the benefit of non-profit organizations in democratic South Africa, sustaining financially through a network of eminent volunteers, key institutions such as the South African Constitutional Court and universities such as WITS. These organizations help to bolster South Africa's growing democracy, whether directly or indirectly. Frankel has served WITS by founding and chairing since its inception in 2001, the foundation in England and Wales established for the benefit of the university, namely WITS Foundation UK. Frankel continues to give his time and expertise voluntarily, overseeing the legal and financial duties of the trustees of WITS Foundation UK and of several other foundations, including other South African universities. He serves many international-based trusts and alumni who make donations via the UK. For his contributions to democracy in South Africa before and after 1994, the legal fraternity, education, development, and human rights in South Africa, it is befitting that the University of the Witwatersrand, Johannesburg, bestows an honorary doctorate degree in law, honoris causa, on William Henry Frankel. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request that you confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, on William Henry Frankel.
Honoris causa on William Henry Frankel, OBE. You forgot your prize.
Vice-Chancellor, Dean of the Faculty of Law and Commerce, other distinguished professors and other academics, graduands, families, not least my dear wife, Carol, my twin sister, Lee, and my sister, Sally, and friends and fellow South Africans. Wow. I stand here in this great hall of this great and prestigious university, deeply humbled and immensely honored. Not in my wildest dreams did I imagine that one day I would be receiving an honorary Doctor of Laws. Thank you for this extraordinary recognition. I accept it with great humility. And before anyone thinks incorrectly, I have suddenly joined the EFF. Let me assure you, yes, I am wearing a red robe, but no, I do not have the red beret. This red robe takes me back to one of my first cases as a very young lawyer in London in the mid-1960s. A young American client, Ed, frustrated by the commercialization of Christmas, decided to form the Father Christmas Trade Union. The trade union authorities were aghast, but there was nothing they could do to refuse trade union recognition. Ed told me he was going to hold a demonstration of his newly formed Father Christmas Trade Union in the main shopping road of London on the Friday before Christmas. And would I please come along in case he needed a lawyer on hand? Well, dressed in my dark suit and with much trepidation, I duly arrived at the appointed time and was amazed to see a huge crowd, many TV cameras and press photographers. 20 Santas, all dressed in red, marching down Oxford Street the Friday before Christmas. The police said to Ed, "Disperse or you will be arrested. You are causing an obstruction." Ed replied, "So long as we keep moving, you can't touch us." Well, minutes later, 20 Santas were frog-marched to the local police station. When I arrived, hot and sweaty and anxious, I heard Ed saying, "I refuse to say anything until my lawyer, Bill Frankel, arrives. Ah, here he is." I was 21. I looked 16 and had never handled a criminal case. I said the only thing I knew from the movies. "I advise you to say nothing." The senior policeman looked me up and down and replied, "Excellent. We've been trying to get him to shut up." The next day, photos in the press of policemen arresting Father Christmases and the heartbreak of their children in tears, fearing there would be no presents this year. But today is not about me. It is about you, the graduates. We are here to celebrate your success. I congratulate you on your achievements. Many of you reached this day despite obstacles, personal difficulties, sacrifices, and perhaps moments of doubt. Securing a place at Wits is in itself an achievement. Graduating is a triumph. You, your families, your friends have every right to be proud. I wish all of you great success in your future careers and lives. As you step into the next chapter, ask yourselves, what do I truly want to achieve? Wealth alone will never satisfy the human spirit. Yes, seek security for your families. Yes, build reasonably comfortable lives. But do not forget those less fortunate, the deep inequalities that scar our society. It is a shocking truth that approximately 1% of the world's population owns and controls approximately 99% of the world's assets and resources. That is manifestly unfair and unsustainable. Look around you. See those less fortunate. Resolve to be part of building a society that is fairer, kinder, and more just. A compassionate and humane society. My own life has been varied. 40 years practicing in the City of London, much of it for corporations, but also doing pro bono work. Probably half of my time for individuals. This I greatly enjoyed. For the last 2 decades or so, also chairing a South African philanthropic grant-giving organization, supporting education, particularly postdoctoral fellowships, in the sciences at South African universities, but also, most importantly, supporting human rights and social justice issues. I am proud of the considerable impact made, not only by me, but by others, and which we continue to make. But, as alluded to by Professor Kern in his citation, probably the most extraordinary chapter began in early 1966, when I embarked on a secret double life, just months after arriving in London. After graduating from the other university, you know, the one down in Cape Town, in 1964, I spent a year in Australia at Sydney University, reading law, and then landed up in London, where I joined a law firm in the City of London. I had been there only a few months when one of the partners, who was also a former South African, came into my office and told me he had been asked to meet Canon John Collins, the Dean of St. Paul's Cathedral, and would I like to come along to the meeting, which I duly did. Canon Collins was a most remarkable man. He was an outspoken and fearless critic of apartheid, very much like Trevor Huddleston, who followed him, often criticizing the apartheid government from the pulpit of St. Paul's Cathedral and at the United Nations in New York. He had been one of the leaders of the campaign for nuclear disarmament and had marched in protest with people like Bertrand Russell. The meeting was at the chapter house, adjacent to the great cathedral. It was mid-morning, and sherry was served. That was something I had difficulty getting used to in England. The story was simple. Canon Collins, through an organization set up by him called the Defence and Aid Fund, had been raising money for the legal costs of the political trials in South Africa. They had funded the legal costs for Mandela's first treason trial and other political trials. The South African government had just declared that fund a banned organization. That meant that it was a criminal offense in South Africa for anyone to receive money from that fund. How to continue? We decided on a simple solution: establish a number of dummy trusts, thereby disguise the source of funds, and secretly channel the funds into South Africa. A number of very influential and, in some instances, wealthy people were prepared to lend their names. Famous writers like Lord C.P. Snow and J.B. Priestley, senior churchmen like the Bishop of London, senior trade unionists, and so on. None of them knew the full story. They respected Canon Collins and abhorred apartheid. This all required great secrecy. No one other than Canon Collins, his General Secretary, my colleague Martin Bear, and me should know the true identity of the source of funding. I was put in charge of this operation and was henceforth known as Professor Kern mentioned, Mr. X. None of my law partners, nor any of my family, my wife, my children, my siblings, my parents, none of them knew about this secret double life of mine. I worked through lawyers scattered around the world who had no idea the money came from the Defence and Aid Fund. They simply acted as conduits for receiving the money from me and transferring it to lawyers in South Africa who were handling the political trials. For 25 years, I was Mr. X. We had the secret support of over 50 governments around the world. We secretly moved, in today's value, literally billions, not millions, billions of rands into South Africa to fund 99% of all political trials. trials and support the families of the detainees. As I have said, even my family did not know. The security police suspected, but they could never prove how we did it. After Mandela's release, one of the senior South African secret agents, a man called Craig Williamson, a particularly odious man, admitted publicly as much. We kept going until apartheid fell. Graduates, you are the future of this great country. Face the challenges. Stand for justice. What do you understand is meant by justice? It means fairness, giving each person what they are due. It's about addressing inequality and historical disadvantage. It's about treating people in ways that are right, equal, and deserved. Plato regarded justice as harmony. Live your lives with compassion, humanity, and integrity. Live the values of the 7 foundational pillars of our great new Constitution: democracy, equality, reconciliation, diversity, responsibility, respect, and freedom. Just over 70 years ago, in June 1955, in Kliptown, the Freedom Charter was adopted at a Congress of the People. I quote from the preamble: "We, the people of South Africa, declare for all our country and the world to know that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, black and white, and that no government can justly claim authority unless it is based on the will of all the people. That our people have been robbed of their birthright to land, liberty, and peace by a form of government founded on injustice and inequality. That our country will never be prosperous or free until all our people live in brotherhood, enjoying equal rights and opportunities. That only a democratic state based on the will of all the people can secure to all their birthright without distinction of color, race, sex, or belief. The challenge is to ensure the fulfillment of the pledge in 1955. This is now in your hands. I believe in you. I have hope and confidence that all of you will rise to the challenges ahead. This is your call to action. Thank you and good luck.
I call upon the Dean of Commerce, Law and Management to present candidates for degrees and diplomas.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, as Dean of the Faculty of Commerce, Law and Management, I have the honor to present candidates for degrees and diplomas. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Master of Commerce. Eileen Abrams with distinction. Nana Boadu with distinction. Leandra Brewer. Nobukhle Chidumba. Tabiso Dlamini. Kanyisa Diwili. Tracy Lee Elliott. Cameron Fullerton. Tereso Galani. Amara Garda. Leon Guatipedza. Umpulane Chlapisi. Keegan Jordan. Tabani Joyisa. Lieketso Leponesa. Samantha Lutuli with distinction. Jonse Mabaso with distinction. Tiejo Macuela. Crystal Maluangui Moikendi with distinction. Zamani Mbele. Nomalungelo Mdekazi. Mamohoto Mokwala. Tato Monaheng. Ushir Munilal. Tari Moroke. Bonolo Motau. Nguanamajo Motiba. Tsepiso Mpafudi. Riranzu Mukansi. Kapele Mutachi. Cebisa Ngube. Akanyang Nkabinde. Glumisa Nchamba. Olerato Nchekang. Nwaneka Onuora. Machopolo Pukubje. Kadel Kwaye. Talha Sidat. Njabulo Similane. Jamil Toyo. Pindulo Chikovi. Jonathan West. Brigitte Winterstein. Marvelous Zwane. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Master of Economic Science. Blessing Kanyile. Kaogelo Makwe. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Master of Laws. Daniela de Almeida. Kebafilwe Diole. Tamia Fakir. Otlusitse Khoewakae. Christian Herselman. Colleen Kaufman. Millicent Kosa. Selelo Mahapa. Nokubonga Mkonto with distinction. Potlaki Mokhlabi. Taboko Molaba. Lebohang Molefe Chipswa. Snetemba Ndlovu. Masese Ngobeni. Nolutando Nkosi. Lebohang Nong. Nicole Ulafir with distinction. Pamela Orlovitz. Johanna Smuk. Anushka Suklal. Ntombi Yanklankla Tabere. Gudani Chikota with distinction. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Master of Management. Mongezi Mabozo. Cynthia Machlalela. Lindiwe Mdlalose. Martha Nambahu. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the Bachelor of Commerce with honors. Alison Butelezi. Pelokazi Diosi. Khomotso Khaleboe. Senamile Gwala. Skrinile Machabe. Khalalelo Malebie. Mamohau Masitela. Palesa Motlana. Maposhane Nchabileng. Mbalengle Ngwenya. Kaiser Nkwana. Lehakwe Ntorwana. Malapi Ramokatla. Revonia Shaku. Mini Nimzi Sipamla. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Economic Science with honors. Hozione Mahonare. Kochitsele Serio. Tandazile Songabe. Lindokochle Zulu. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Nonklankla Baloi. Amira Benefeld. Gabriella Desai. Kane Dube. Alphonse Fernandez. Vuyisa Gosani. Luyanda Chlongwane. Anele Cosa. Tumelo Kumalo. Zabentungwa Kumalo. Shauna Lewis. Kamogelo Madiba. Tabo Mahlanza. Tinyiko Manabe. Vulezani Mango. Lesejo Maponiane. Dimakatso Matlau. Bubelekazi Mbaba. Sibulela Mdingi. Zinkle Nkwanazi. Kiamochetse Mokadi. Martel Mudley. Vaishnavi Mudli. Tobile Motaung. Nkosana Mtombeni. Lesejo Musi. Divine Love Mwale. Moses Ngube. Nzaka Rikotso. Kulani Ringana. Lungelo Simelane. Tokozani Sitole. Nomonde Tiotiana. Bronwyn Watkins. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Science. Sponelo Hlongwa. Tsechofatso Machava. Rose Monamudi. Maseko Mpetle. Mulanga Mukmar. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Isabel Chirwa. Batabile Khlachwayo. Talha Hussein. Bayanda Kuzwayo. Moyahabo Lenswane. Tembokukhle Mazibuko. Brightwell Mtungwa. Kenelwe Morake. Goodness and Glovu. And Chlochlori and Glovu. Goodman and Glovu. Sipilele and Glovu. Bandile Ngobo. ao bakwe nke. Vukile Ramapakela. Mahlatse Ratelele. Suraya Seder. Nontobeko Shange. Ntomfuti Tembe. Malika Yoyo. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the postgraduate diploma in accountancy. Teboho Butelezi. Sanele Gumede. Maselobe Ntlatlane. Tabani Chiliba. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the postgraduate diploma in law. Tumeka Bua. Marvin Yonkers. Kebafilwe Maruping. Vuyo Nkoniwa. Papelile Ngozo. Ntendeleni Porsche. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management. Masoma Bopape. Bongani Dladla. Tembani Loliwe. Ricardo Mackenzie. Dr. Maronsela. Johannes Manskli. Itumeleng Mkwanazi. Brenda Molebo. Mukundi Muladi. Pindulo Mulaudzi. Ndamulelo Nfelane. Nefale. Sianda Nkangane. Mduduzi Nkosi. Yonela Nchakaza. Bongiwe Nchangase. Dumo Kakaza. Yilin Yu. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the postgraduate diploma in public management. Mwansa Bobo. Nobuchle Trele. Sindisiwe Chamane. Tamsanka Dixon. Civic Dinala. Ami Dioka. Owazi Dladla. Ntokozo Dlamini. Tamsanka Gazide. Hombakazi George. Samkelisiwe Gumere. Dikefa Chlongwane. Siperi Khanyaho. Niko Kosa. Lindo Kuchle Kumalo. Agnes Kiragu. Kenaleman Kopang. Ntaba Kosi. Shadrach Kwashu. Stephen Lebotse. Ntsepeng Letsatsi. Sinokolo Mabenkwana. Lebogang Mabunda. Itumeleng Maila. Pule Majoro. Letabo Makalela. Zandile Malaza. Honjiswa Mali. Ntombi Fikile Manamela. Mbasa Mapasa. Tsechofatso Mashupu. Betty Mashikwana. Avadivi Matumba. Luyanda Matwa. Masasa Mbangeni. Antoinette Mdluli. Anati Mkhokhoshe. Busisiwe Milisi. Andile Mkondwane. Prasanth Mohan. Khabo Mojela. Klaas Mokaba. Kutlwano Morianyane. Mofichle Motlaong. Moleboheng Mochaba. Ronnie Moyo. Magdalene Mpafudi. Nontembeko Mpofu. Valencia Mtembu. Princess Mchali. Nzizulafi Molaudzi. Auspicious Ndlovu. Fungile Ndwalane. Winile Ngobeni. Nomtlebo Ntombela. Zanele Ntombela. Ayanda Nsele. Endurance Osemwenkae. Lulu Pakule. Pochiso Rakate. Ditole Ramanyai. Itumeleng Ramachakisa. Kanguelo Rachikuni. Maltalaje Sejake. Siabonga Sikani. Lali Sitole. Lucinda Solomon. Nkepile Tenga. Stembisile Twala. Disejo Tlebere. Nonkuleleko Troli. Bonolo Chekwesele. Mklonipeni Zondi. Sanelisiwe Zungu. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the postgraduate diploma in specialized accountancy. Teboho Majozi. Sirelezzo Motata. Mtobisi Ngozo. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the postgraduate diploma in taxation. Mpo Tsotsetsi. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, for the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Niliswa Nzimande.
morning. Congratulations to everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will be presenting a prize for the 2024-25 academic year. I will now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to present the Chancellor's Medal. This medal is awarded to the most distinguished student who completed a bachelor's degree in the Faculty of Commerce, Law and Management. The recipient is Raza Muhammad. I now call upon the Acting President of Convocation to say a few words to the graduates and diplomats.
Good morning to Mr. X. Mr. X has evolved in these times, but I'm sure your grandchildren will fill you in about it. But nevertheless, it's still a pertinent name when you think about the function of what lends you to being called a Mr. X. So for that, we thank you. Can I welcome all of the graduates, the parents, family members, and everyone gathered here, and acknowledge the academic staff on stage, the senior executive team, the two deputy vice-chancellors, and the vice-chancellor, Professor Zeblon Vilakazi. My name is Nomfundo Ngcobo, and I'm the deputy president of Convocation. There are a few defining moments in life, and without a doubt, your graduation is one of them. And today you enter a world as a graduate from one of the top universities in the African continent, and you enter a world filled with many challenges, but a world that is also filled with limitless possibilities. And at WITS, we really hope that you meet all of these challenges, opportunities with pride, drive, passion, innovation, a social conscience, and a positive purpose. In addition to the degree conferred upon you, or diploma conferred upon you today, you've also earned the right to be associated with a special group of individuals, the Convocation of the University of Witwatersrand. Convocation represents a student or an ex-student body for all degreed graduates from WITS. And through the Executive Committee of Convocation, they forms a vital link between the university and its global community. Membership to Convocation is free, not entirely, but you've already earned it with your degree. And it's officially a channel for you to express yourself and to convey your views to university management through this platform. This membership also comes with several unique privileges, which include the nomination of the Chancellor of the University of Witwatersrand. The Convocation Executive has 2 members on the WITS Council, which is the highest governing body of the institution, and then it maintains regular contact with the university to ensure that the voice of convocation at WITS is represented at all of its highest level of governance within the institution. Our esteemed honorary graduate this morning spoke to us, sharing many anecdotes about his life. And I must say that being in the presence of himself and Judge Edwin Cameron, and as a law graduate, some 20 odd years sitting where you're sitting now, I really feel that we are in the presence of greatness. And we thank you for your contribution, Mr. Frankel. We really do. As a generation of now, it is your generation that ensured that today happens. I said Mr. Frankel, Dr. Frankel. Dr. Frankel said in his words that wealth alone will not satisfy the human spirit. It's very true. Wealth alone will not satisfy the human spirit. Instead, it will lead you to paths that you do not want to traverse, to roads, to dead ends that you can't come back from. Now, I argue that our liberties cannot be realized without education. My other legal scholars would argue it the other way and say, education cannot be realized without our liberties. Whichever side of the coin you are standing on, it is our liberties and it's the education that will be the spinal cord of how it is that our democracy moves from here on out. Now, the education part is done for you. I hope not. We still have red gowns, plenty of them. But with the education part having been covered, there's an element of social justice that each and every one of us owes Dr. Frankel, for which our great-grandchildren will come and be grateful for. And I hope you find your seat in that forum. Human rights remain human rights, no matter who's at the other side, whether it's someone you appreciate or someone you do not appreciate. And I always think to myself that your people are always there and they are looking for you. Those who want to be on the right side of the law, those who want to lead with dignity and integrity and honesty are always there. They are looking for you to also find them. Now is not the time for us to shrink back. Where you find yourself in your careers with the education that's also just been conferred upon you and with the conundrum where South Africa finds itself at, it's not a time for us to look back. It's not a time for us to step back. It's been too long, and we know all too well about it. You can't, at this particular juncture, it is what it is, and we can see what it is for really for what it is. And no one is, the English has disappeared. No one is saved from this challenge because, as Dr. Frankel said, and as I also believe, that wealth will not satisfy your spirit. And also, when the hungry become too hungry, they will eat the rich. So if you are going to prioritize being on the 1% of the rich, I promise you, in the next couple of years, we will be fodder. And I do not mean to preach. It's a good, grand day for you all, but I wanted to just echo on the words of Dr. Frankel to say we are called upon to do more, to be more, and no amount of millions will ever satisfy a human spirit. With that said, as WITS, as the WITS Convocation, as the institution, we'd like to call upon you to nurture and value your degree by promoting WITS's image and preserving our values and contributing positively to our ongoing development as an institution and as a country, ensuring that we grow in stature as a globally competitive yet proudly South African institution of higher learning. Now, whilst many of you, whilst our attention is focused on our graduates, it's also fitting that we recognize those who have helped our graduates throughout their academic career with the various levels of support that they've rendered. And many of you have supported financially, and most likely many of you have provided a great deal of encouragement. With those words, I'd like to call upon the graduates to stand with the scrolls in their hand. From the bottom of your heart, I would love for you to express gratitude to your friends, family, and parents that are gathered here to support you. Yes, you can. Wave your scrolls, wave your scrolls. Yes, you can. Wave your scrolls. Thank you. Whilst you remain standing, I'd like for you to extend the same gratitude to our academic and senior executive team members on stage. Thank you very much. You may take your seat. As you arrived today, you would have received a graduate exit survey. Please ensure that you complete this graduate exit survey so that you provide us with insights on how it is that we can improve your experience. This survey will take you no more than 5 minutes, and it will also assist in terms of forming or shaping the university's policies and plans going forward. So it is important. We look forward to checking you out on our social media pages, #VITSI4Life. We do hope that you will remain in contact with us. You will leave your contact details and keep updating them as and when necessary, so that you can make sure that we continue to engage with you, because we do want an engaged alumni. We do want an alumni that takes an interest in preserving the name, stature, and future of the institution. With those words, I say congratulations to all of you. Halala.
Graduates, colleagues, and guests, this concludes the proceedings for today. And by virtue of the power vested in me as Vice-Chancellor and Principal, I hereby dissolve this congregation of the University of the Witwatersrand, Johannesburg. Please stand.
paper that I can